Tonight, soccer scandal. Accused match fixers appear in court as the Premier defends our sporting code.
99.9% of matches that are played are absolutely above board.
Ricky's rant. The disgraced player-manager lets fly over his latest legal drama.
I'm very relieved and happy that I haven't been implicated in the soccer fiasco this morning. Toot toot.
And Supersize City. The plan to transform Fisherman's Bend into an urban hub.
This is 10 Eyewitness News with Mal Walden.
Good evening and welcome to 10 Eyewitness News. And tonight, soccer in Australia is reeling as it faces the country's biggest match-fixing scandal. The alleged ringleader remains behind bars after police charged him, along with several players, and the coach of the Victorian Premier League side, Southern Stars. Melanie Davies joins us live now from the Melbourne Magistrates Court. And Mel, this has been part of a global investigation.
Yes, Mel, we learnt in court this afternoon that an international agency became aware of unusual betting behaviour within the Victorian Premier League. Police were then alerted, and that investigation led to the arrest of 10 men. Among them was a 45-year-old man, the alleged mastermind, who now remain behind bars until further hearings.
After analysing 447 intercepted phone calls, the Purana Task Force moved in on the international multi-million-dollar syndicate and charged 45-year-old Jerry Subramaniam. Police allege the Malaysian national took instructions from overseas and passed information onto Southern Stars players and the coach to fix matches. In court this afternoon, it was revealed a bet placed on last Friday's game was worth $150,000. Subramaniam was one of 10 arrested yesterday. During a hearing last night, 4 players and the coach were also charged under new legislation in what's been deemed the biggest match-fixing ring in the country.
It's going to be a turning point in our betting history where we learn from this and hopefully safeguard against future breaches.
The Southern Stars recruited professional European players to play in the Victorian League during their off-season. But after 21 games, they've lost 16, drawn 4, and its only victory was against the top side. After one loss, the coach tried to explain the defeat.
We were very unlucky. We should have put 3 away in the first half. We had 3 clear one-on-one chances that we missed, which has been the story of our season. Don't put your chances away and it comes back to haunt you.
The Football Federation will finalise appropriate action against the club in coming days and will assess any implications associated with the final series. The local and international investigation is also ongoing.
And Subramaniam was denied bail after the leading investigator told the court that he'd tried to obtain a new passport under a different name and was due to fly out of Melbourne at 10 o'clock tonight. He will remain in custody and will reappear here again on Friday alongside the other 5 men who have also been charged.
Melanie Davies reporting there from the City Magistrates Court. Now, here's Stephen, looking ahead to tonight's sport.
Thank you, Mel. Not a happy chappy. A star cat rubbed out of Friday night's preliminary final against the Hawks. The Swans lose another 2 players for their prelim with the Dockers. Dustin Martin walks out on the Tigers. Michael Clark in doubt for tonight's one-day decider against England. And just the atomic, Bernie comes up trumps as Australia returns to the Davis Cup World Group.
Thank you, Stephen. Coming up in 10 Eyewitness News, a man in hospital after a suburban shooting. Why it's so hard for obese people to lose weight. A skater's lofty tricks stun shoppers in Chapel Street. And Prince William speaks out on his passion for conservation. You're watching 10 Eyewitness News.
This Sports Report brought to you by Morris Blackburn Lawyers, fighting for fair since 1919.
Good evening, everyone. Geelong's triple premiership star Paul Chapman is all but certain to accept a one-match suspension, ruling him out of Friday night's preliminary final against Hawthorn. Chapman copped 2 weeks from the match review panel, but can save his season with an early guilty plea. Roger Aldridge explains.
Checking weekend lotto results now, and 9 winners, including 1 from Victoria, each received $472,000. There was only 1 Victorian winner in Super 66. Mike's back after the break with more on our wet weather. And a new dance take on a classic fairy tale.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Masters Home Improvement. Spring starts right here, so head in store or shop online.
Well, let's see if there's any improvement in our weather. Is it still raining? Mike?
Yeah, thanks, Mal. Good evening once again. It is still raining outside. In fact, in the past couple of hours, we've had between 5 and 6 mils in the city, 13 millimetres of rain in the western suburbs and lots of 6s and 7s across the city. Let's have a look at the radar now, the state radar, and it does actually show a large massive cloud over central Victoria and also western Gippsland, and it is not moving in a hurry. The rain not clearing away, associated with an extremely slow moving low. I get now some photos, and from Jenny Coomer of Mitcham, all looking towards the Port Phillip horizon, the sun filtering through the cloud. And the tall ships have come and gone. Ards from Werribee popped down to Williamstown over the weekend and cleverly snapped this shot. Well, temperature-wise, 13 degrees the overnight low, 17 degrees the maximum just for a very short space of time. Back on 13 degrees right now, the humidity high in the 90s. Around town, it's been a sort of a chilly day. Up at Mount Dandenong, for example, a temperature range of 10 to 14, but it fell closer to 11 much of the afternoon. Across our state, and overnight, the rain began moving down from the northwest, up to 15 millimetres of rain until 9 this morning. And then today, a further 20 to 35 mils in the northeast, 25 degrees today's maximum. Around the country, like us, 17 degrees in Adelaide, where 11 millimetres of rain has fallen today. 14 degrees in Canberra with 5 mils. The weather charts, oh, I like these graphics, and we have a low producing showers and rain tonight into tomorrow. A cold front, the impressive one approaching Western Australia, will reach us in a few days' time. Add a moist onshore airstream, and your washing may be on the line until Saturday, when we expect a full day of sunshine on Saturday. Interstate Adelaide, more rain around 18. Hobart, wet and 16. Canberra, wet and 18. Sydney, wet and 25 degrees. Pretty much the whole country does need rain, and we're getting in some areas. Across our state, more rain to come tonight, including heavy falls around the divide. The rain tomorrow contracting eastwards, heavy falls for Gippsland. Scattered showers elsewhere, possibly afternoon thunderstorms, mild with west-southwesterly winds, or Boston Bairnsdale around 17. And there is a gale warning for the East Gippsland coast, a strong wind warning for the West Gippsland and Central coasts, a flood watch for the east and northeast. Around Melbourne, rain tonight, so slow down on those roads. They are very, very slippery. Geelong tomorrow is 17, Frankston 16. And on the bays, we have east-southeasterly winds about 10 knots. For Melbourne, Fisherman's Bend, good luck with that one. Tonight's rain easing to showers tomorrow, the chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Up to 5 mils tomorrow, another 5 to 10 millimetres of rain tonight. Now on to Wednesday, 20 with a shower or two, mainly in the afternoon and the evening. And then we've got Thursday and Friday. And have a look at Sunday, a sunny Saturday around the 20-degree mark. Have a nice night tonight. We need the rain. Mal.
Thank you, Mike, and that's our relaunch of 10 Eyewitness News. We'll keep it for the history reel. Take care. Good night.